Hello, hello. Get started in just a couple more minutes. I got a little notice that the connection wasn't doing super well. So if we lose you, you go to Facebook. That should always work really well. Everything looks fine on my end. I don't know what else to do. Hey guys, does everything seem okay on your guys' feed? Everything all right? Okay. Well, hopefully everything's okay for you guys. It looks like the notice is gone, so that will kind of save you. But again, if you get knocked off for any reason or it's not looking as good as you would prefer, Facebook is usually a really good stream. So just kind of bear that in mind if something does happen. All right. What's up, you guys? We are going to get started in just a couple more minutes. Little yoga strength for us today. Got a nice one in store, so hopefully you're ready to work hard. And if not, that's okay too. Sometimes we just gotta show up, and that's completely enough. Hopefully you guys can't hear the gardeners as loud as I can hear the gardeners. It's so loud out there. We'll just give it one more minute and then we'll jump in. We will use a set of weights today, so if you don't already have weights, grab them. If you don't have any weights, don't worry. We'll be just fine without them. I'll offer different variations and modifications that you can get into. Meaning you can use whatever you want. So you don't have to use weights at all. You can use weighted, like a water bottles, full water bottles or cans or anything you got lying around that can offer you a little bit of resistance and a little bit of, weight. But if you don't have anything like that and don't prefer it, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Just do it the best you can and we're gonna have a good time. If you want a playlist to follow along with, you can follow along with our April HYS playlist. And that one's a goodie. I sound really quiet. Okay, maybe this. 1, 2. How's the sound now? Except for maybe let's walk away. How's the sound now when I'm not standing right next to it? And then I'll jump back in a second and check on it. Sound thing, and then we'll jump on in. Let's see if there's still quiet. Okay. Okay, well, it might be that it's kind of catching the sound that's happening out there. So hopefully they'll finish sooner rather than later, and it won't be too much of a disturbance for you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm excited to roll into another yoga strength class. So we are going to move through a vinyasa on some weights and strength training moves to help to create some well-rounded, strong, balanced bodies that feel amazing. So tall order, and I think we're ready for it. If you don't have weights, no worries, no problem. Just go ahead and grab either anything that's weighted or no weights at all. You can totally do this practice without. As always, listen to your bodies and keep checking in with you. You all know your edges best, and I'm here to help you push up against them. So we're gonna go ahead and start this afternoon in child's pose. So take a moment to bring your big toes close. Open wide or come a little closer together, and then fold yourself forward over your legs. Take this for these first few moments to lengthen your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Let your hips sink back and down, back towards your heels. Just taking these few moments here at the beginning of your practice to notice how you feel. Notice what's happening. Give yourself a little, and as you go, a lot of your own attention. Take another full stretch your fingertips forward towards the top of your mat. And on your exhale, walk your hands over towards the right. So slowly you can start to walk your left hand on top of your right if you really want to increase that sensation down the left. But if you want a little bit less, then let the left arm relax all the way to the mat. Let's take about 3 breaths here. Inhale another big breath, slowly walk yourself through center. As you exhale, walk your hands all the way towards the left. Find that nice long achy stretch down the right this time. Again, if you want more, slowly walk your right hand on top of your left. Maybe even lift your wrist, forearm, or elbow. If you want a little bit less, then let it relax by your side. Come back to lengthening your breath. Inhale, slowly bring yourself all the way back through center. Stay for an exhale. And inhale, press yourself forward, tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. A moment just to start to rock your body's weight from forward and back. So a little bit of pressure rocks into your fingers and then back and release. Make sure you press and grip the mat with your finger pads so you really start to transfer some weight into your fingers. They kind of act like little brakes for you as well. So eventually if you want to start playing with like handstands and arm balances, your fingers are going to come really in handy when it comes to stabilizing in those arm balance kind of stuff. And then go ahead and flip your palms out towards the right and left side of the room and just take a little rock or sway from side to side. Sometimes you can draw little circles and this can feel really good too. So if you want to add a couple of circles in there, add a few in. And then take your left hand towards your knees, palm flat to the floor. Take your right palm and flip it up towards the ceiling, fingers face your knees also. So this time you just get a little reverse of one side. So left hand, palm flat to the floor, fingers face your knees. Right hand, palm faces to the ceiling, fingers face your knees. Just a few little rocks, sways, maybe some circles. And then you'll just switch. So right palm comes down, fingers face your knees, thumbs on the outside. And then left, palm up, thumb on the inside, fingers face your knees. A little more movement, a little less. Then go ahead and let that go. You can come sitting on your heels and just kind of shake your wrists out a little bit. Wiggle through your hands. Couple circles right, couple circles left, open and close. Just a few little wiggles to kind of work through stuff that gets a little sticky. And with your hands underneath your shoulders and your hips over the tops of your knees, take an inhale, drop your belly, tip your tailbone up. Look up, let's find cow. On your exhale, tuck your chin, round your shoulders, and look for your belly button. Inhale, belly down, tailbone up. Look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your shoulders. Inhale. Fill all the way up, let your belly press low, really articulate through your spine. Exhale, push the floor away, hollow out your belly, empty your lungs all the way, wringing out your lungs. Inhale. Fill, really, really full. Exhale, all the way to empty. So as you're warming up your spine, you're actually also warming up your lungs. So use your inhale to fill your lungs really, really full. Your lungs can act a little bit like a muscle, building that elasticity and mobility. And then on your exhale, use your abdominals. So empty your lungs by engaging your belly. Pull your belly in, squeeze every last drop of air out. And then inhale, fill it back up. And take the next few on your own. See if you can lengthen your inhale, lengthen your exhale, and really start to work through stuff that gets a little sticky and stuck in the body. As we just move through repetitive motion, add on your little sways, look over the right shoulder, look over your left shoulder. And then inhale as you bring yourself back through neutral. All right, take an inhale and stretch your left leg long. Left or right arm comes forward as you exhale. So stretch and reach fingertip to toe tip in opposite directions. On your exhale, goal post your right elbow. Take your left knee to the outside of your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen your reach from front to back. Exhale, squeeze in goal post right elbow. Take left knee to the outside of left. Good. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Let's do 3 more. 3. Really bring your knee out to the side. Reach. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Last one, inhale, lengthen from front to back. Exhale, squeeze, elbow, knee to elbow, right arm goal posted. Inhale, bring it all back to midline. Exhale, open up like a book. Inhale to center. Exhale as you open. We do 3 more. Here we are. 3, 2. Last one, lift, hold, open, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Let's do it on the other side. All right, right leg shoots back. Inhale. Exhale, reach your left arm forward. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Push the floor away, firm up your belly. Exhale, goal post your left elbow. Take your right knee to the outside of your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze wide. Get your right knee lifted as high as you can. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, really empty, squeeze wide. Last one, inhale, reach front to back. Exhale, squeeze wide, hold it. Inhale, come back to center like you closed your book. Exhale, open it up side to side. Inhale, center. Exhale, open. Inhale, center. Exhale, open. Last one, inhale, center. Exhale, open, hold. 4, 3, breathe. 2, and then 1. Set it down. Give yourself a push back to child's pose. Take a breath. Full breath in and a long breath out. And inhale, press yourself back, tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, find down dog. Take a moment to pedal out your heels here. You can lift right, lift left, wiggle through your toes. Maybe shake your hips from right to left a little bit. And then take a moment to settle into your down dog. So spread your fingertips wide, firm up the front side of your belly, and drive your heels towards the mat. Again, you can soften up the bend in your knees if you need to and lift your heels. You're just looking for a strong stretch on your body. The shape of that is going to be a little bit different for all of us. Inhale, come high to your toes, and on your exhale, slide yourself forward into a plank position. You might have to lengthen out your feet a little bit, that's fine. Take an inhale in your plank, and on your exhale, press back to down dog. Now keep your hands and your feet exactly the way they are. Inhale, press forward, find plank. Exhale, press back to down dog. Let's do 3 more, warming up your abs, warming up your shoulders. Inhale your plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Last one, inhale the plank, exhale, stay. Inhale, big breath, exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Look forward out in front of you, hands under your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in, pitch your chest forward, halfway down, chaturanga. Listen up, straight back up, plank. Lower, and then drive. We're gonna take 8 of them from the knees. Here we go, 8. If you wanna do it from your toes, you're totally welcome. 7, just warming things up for 6, 5, push the floor away, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, and then all the way to the floor. Inhale, peel up, take a little cobra, half lift your chest. Exhale, release your chest, tuck your toes, press yourself up through tabletop, and then back and down, downward facing dog. Big steady breath in, and then a big breath out. Inhale, come high to your toes, look to the top of your mat. Step or walk to the top. Look forward, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, look up, reach up. And exhale, release your arms as you stand tall. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold and place your left hand in front of your 2 big toes. Bend deeply into your left knee, sweep your right arm to the ceiling, roll your right wrist. Just a little bit of movement. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, take your right hand behind your back towards your left hip crease. Pull your right shoulder back, look up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, unwind, reach high. And exhale, release to switch. So right hand comes either flat or tented. Bend deeply into your right knee, sweep your left arm up, start to roll your left wrist. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, take your left hand behind your back, reach for your right hip crease, roll your left shoulder back, inhale. Stay for your exhale as you deepen your twist to your edge only. Inhale, reach high, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms and step through into a plank position. Push the floor away, round through your upper back and shoulders, and hold. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale. On your exhale, option to lower your knees, come halfway down, or don't lower your knees, come halfway down, chaturanga. Press straight back up into your plank. Let's hit another 8. Push. 7, 6, 5. Hold your abs in. 4 more. 3, 2. And last one, push, and then press straight into a down dog. Big breath in, and a full breath out. Inhale, press forward, find plank. Exhale, option to lower halfway down. Inhale, take up dog, or if you lower all the way to the floor, take cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So you can always take cobra or up dog, no matter what variation you go for. Just make sure if you're going for cobra, your belly button to the tops of your toes stays touched to the floor. If you're going for up dog, plant your palms, lift your quads and your knees, and really stabilize from the belly, and this will protect your low back. All right, from your down dog, look forward towards the top of your mat, step, hop, or walk all the way to the top. Look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, big breath. And exhale, release your arms through center or by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, plant and flow through your vinyasa. So elbows in close, halfway, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, take your choice. Exhale, pull back, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, split dog. And Exhale, step in between your hands. Lower your left knee to the floor. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Loosen up, exhale, release your right hand by your side and side bend towards the right. So the right hand doesn't actually have to touch the floor, okay? It might not today. But reach through your left fingertips, you open up some space on the left side of your body. Just a little bit more lateral flexion before we get into those big moves. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, plant your palms, frame your foot, and vinyasa, rinse it through. Left side, same thing. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands, lower your right knee to the floor. Take your time, make sure your knee is always behind your toes. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, release your left hand and side bend towards the left. So really see if you can create that big achy stretch down the right. Focus on your breath. Inhale through center. Exhale, plant your palms, vinyasa, rinse it out. Up dog or cobra. Send it back through to your down dog. Look forward towards the top of your mat, step, hop, or walk. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, big breath. And exhale, release as you stand tall. Let's just do one more. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, plant and flow through your vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Send it back, down dog. Right away, inhale, right leg lifts, split dog. Exhale, step in between your hands, lower your left knee to the floor. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach high. Exhale, plant your palms, frame your foot, vinyasa, rinse it out. Last one, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step through, lower your right knee. Inhale, Anjane. Just opening up your hips, giving a little release to your low back. Big breath, reach up. And then exhale, plant, flow, vinyasa. Just building some heat, getting your body warm and ready. And I think we're gonna do it. So here we go. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat, step, hop, walk all the way to the top. Look forward, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold, and inhale, grab onto your weights. Let's meet your chair. So start by rolling your shoulders back. Pull your abs in. Focus on your breath. Okay, take your weights into your chest and listen up. You're gonna shift your body's weight to your right leg and just pick up your left foot. We're just gonna start with little pulses of your left leg towards the ceiling. So hold your abs in. Find that nice little pull up. Just little pulses. We're gonna take 4 more. 4, 3, 2. You'll tap your left heel to the right and then to the left, to the right, to the left, right, left, right, left. Big steady breaths. 3 more. 3, 2, and then last one. Cross your left leg over your right, eagle legs. Take a moment to establish your balance. Grab onto your weight, send them up and over your head. Bring them together for a nice overhead tricep. So make sure your body's weight shifted to your heels. Squeeze your elbows in, all the way up, and then all the way down. Notice if you really dip into the low back. It's really easy in this one, so you kind of have to work a little extra hard to pull the front rib heads down so you stabilize the back side of your body. Think about your elbows squeezing together over the top of your head, and your biceps create almost like little earmuffs. Working to fire up your triceps a little bit here. Focus on your breath. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6. You have 5. In 4. Weights into your chest. We'll stay in our chair. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights all the way into your chest. Drive to your right leg. Pick up your left. Take a moment to establish your balance and take about a 90-degree angle with your elbows. Setting up for a lateral raise. You'll open out to the side and then close into midline. Open out, close in. So rock a little bit of your body's weight forward into your right leg and firm up your right quadricep. If you fall out, no problem. And if you ever need to tap down with the left foot, just tap, it's fine. You can establish balance this way too, and you'll just slowly start to lift your foot and then re-tap if you ever need it. Keep your breath nice and full, strong and steady. We're gonna add a little extra on, so you can stay right here, or you can bring it in and then drag your foot out as you lift your arms up and bring it in as you bend. So straighten and bend, straighten and bend. We'll do 8 because it's fun. 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3. We'll meet in this balanced position in 2, Last one, open, close, back to center. Inhale, reach high. Send your weights over your head. On your exhale, weights into your chest and drive your left foot back into a warrior three. So you can softly bend the right knee to make it there. Stretch through the top of your head. You can always softly touch your left foot to the floor or lift it all the way up. Release your weights nice and long. Palms face each other. Softly bend your elbows. Open up wide, find a flat. Close in slow. Open and close. So really stabilize your abdominals. So pull up on the abdominals. Press down through your right foot. Firm up your right quad. Focus on your breath here. Let's hit 8 more. 8, 7, 6. You have 5, 4, 3 more. Stay with me as best you can. 2. You fall out, you just hop right back in. Back, weights into your chest. In your warrior three, take an inhale. On your exhale, you'll tap back, high crescent. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, weights into your chest. So take a moment to lengthen out your lunge. All 10 toes are pointing forward, about hip width distance in between your feet. So just a quick moment to settle in, and then inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we're gonna add on a little bit. So we'll go down 1, 2, 3, and then we'll come up with a little tap or a pull through back into that balance. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap or pull. We go 1, 2, 3, tap or pull. 1, 2, 3, tap or pull. Opening up your hip flexors. Tap, 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 pull or lift. Tap, tap, tap. There we go. Let's go. 4 more. 4, 2, 3, tap or pull. 3, 2, 1, tap or pull. 3, 2, 1, tap or pull. Last one, we need balancing. 3, 2, 1, find your balance. Send your left foot to your right funky chair. All right, y'all, we're making it. Palms up. Here we go. Reverse grip row. Row out, squeeze back. Row to squeeze. So keep your chest nice and tall. Firm up your belly. Push your body's weight back. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and reach. Squeeze, reach, squeeze, reach. Oh, yeah. Nice steady breaths here. Let's go 8 more. 7, 6. You got 5. Come on. Last 4, 3, 2, and weights into your chest. Drive to your right leg. Pick up your left. Listen up. I promise it's the end. Step it out to the right. Let's take a round of squats. Drive up with a squeeze. Lower, press it back. Squeeze at the top. Nice and strong. So inhale down. Exhale up with a tight squeeze. Push. Press it back. Send it up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Let's do 8, 7, 6. Big breaths. 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay low, alternate. 7, press your hips back. 6, 5, hold your belly in. 4, 3, 2, hold it, breathe. 5, 4, 3, take an inhale. We're exhaling up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step together, chest up, big breath. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Release your weights if you're using them. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, plant and flow through your vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Send it back through to your down dog. Big breath, reset. Big breath, let it go. Inhale, right leg up, split top. Exhale, step in between your hands, runner's lunge. Lengthen the top of your head forward, find a little bit of space, just opening up your hips for a moment, relieving, the work you just did. And then grab onto your weights. Here we go. Inhale up, high crescent. Exhale, weights into your chest. 1 more, inhale, high crescent. Exhale, weights in. All 10 toes pointing forward. Hips open. We've been here already, so let's go for it. Lower and then lift. We're going to go right into adding a hammer curl. So lower and lift, lower and lift. Keep your chest tall. Firm up your belly. Stack your shoulders over your hips. And start to notice the space that you're already creating. Your hips and hip flexors. The more you can draw your chest back, stack it right over the tops of your hips, the more that you'll start to create some space, relieving tension from your low back. Let's do 8 more. 7. Come on. Drive all the way through. 4, 3. Use your exhale. 2. Hold it low. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Deep breaths. 4, 3, 2. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Weights come into your chest and your back heel down. Deep bend in your front knee. Take a little W over your arms. Give your shoulders a couple of rolls. Make sure you really press down through all 10 toes. Weights can come into your chest. Get a nice strong heel to heel alignment. And then imagine you're pulling your heels towards each other. So you really start to fire up your inner thighs. Okay, listen up. Take your right arm out. Bend low into your lunge. Take your left arm out. You'll slide the left arm all the way across your body. And then you close wide. Okay, so slide across your body. Close wide. There we are. Slide to close. Good. Slide to close. So that wasn't a very good slide. That's okay. Slide to close. Make sure you can still see your front big toe. Right? Right leg forward, then it's your right big toe. Left leg forward, it's your left big toe. I mean, I'm sure you get that. Keep going. Slide. Open. We're going to finish with 4 right here. Here's 4. 3. 2 more. Last one. Slide open, hold it. Flip your back palm up, let your front palm down, and you'll take a bicep curl. So do your best to get your elbow in line with your shoulder, and then see if you can sink your hips a little bit deeper. Oh, yeah. Big breaths. We're here. 8, 7, 6. Find your focus. 5, 4, 3 more. 2, and 1. Weights in. Straighten out your front leg. Spin your back heel in. Take a big breath. Reach up to find star. On your exhale, lower. Inhale, star, reach. Exhale, lower, hover. 2 more. Inhale, star. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, star. And exhale, lower. Take your weights all the way out in front. Okay, so take a moment to firm up your bottom half. Pull your knees wide. Make sure your knees are stacked over the tops of your heels. Hips are stacked right underneath your shoulders. So push your hips a little bit forward. Draw your shoulders back. And then you're going to bring your weights into the center. So right about where your rib cage meets, you'll pull your elbows or hands wide, like you're bringing your thumbs over your shoulders. Draw a W, and then you'll draw them in. Open out wide, close in. Here we go. Open, and then close. Open, squeeze back. Maybe sit a little deeper, right? Maybe. The answer could be no. That's okay too. Squeeze back. Strong breaths. Really squeeze back at your shoulder blades. This is super good for your posture. Really good for all the sitting we're doing right now. I mean, it's good for all the time because we're so rounded. Not just right now, but right now is probably a little extra. Maybe 4 more. Squeeze. 3. Can you sit lower? 2. We're almost done. We're going to reset. Here we go. Last one. Squeeze it out. Bring it in. Find star. Reach up. Take a big breath in. Fill up. On your exhale, lower yourself all the way back down. Flip your palms up. You'll cross right over left and left over right. All right, just a little love to your rotator cuff. Big breath to sit though. Stay with it right here. Find your focus. It's really interesting. Your body is incredibly capable and incredibly strong. We just sometimes give up in the head before our body gives up because, well, it's challenging. So embrace the challenge, embrace the burn, and let's go get it for 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And then open out, pulse back. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're here for 4. Big breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Find star. Woo! Weights into your chest. Pivot your feet, bend at your knees, and then let it go. Take a stretch. Grab for your heels, your calf muscles, your ankles. Stretch the top of your head down. Release a little bit of space on the back side of your body. Couple little wiggles or shakes even if you need it. Nice big breath in and a big old breath out. All right, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, grab onto your weights. Set them at the top of your mat. Pivot, plant, and vinyasa. Rinse that through. Up dog or cobra. Send it back to your down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Here we go. Bend your knees. Look to the top of your mat. Step, hop, or walk all the way to the top. Look forward, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, grab onto your weights, meet your chair. So roll your shoulders back, firm up your low belly. You'll shift your body's weight this time to your left leg and start to pick up your right foot. Little pulses, up, up, up. So belly in, right? Body's weight to your heels. Lots of focus on your breath. Let's take 4 more pulses and then we'll tap from left to right in 3, 2. Here we go. Tap left, right, left, right. So drive with the heel. Woo. Play with your balance. Like use your wiggles, use your shakes. Know that that stuff is super good. We're looking to challenge our edges and make us kind of fall out, so to speak, because this is how we get stronger. 2 more. And then cross your right leg over your left. So meeting in those eagle legs, you might bind, you might not, no worries. Sit back into your chair. And then drive your weights up and overhead for an overhead tricep. Squeeze your elbows in, hold your abs in, and take a nice full range of motion. So as you drive your right leg down on top of your left, you're actually giving a little tourniquet effect to your reproductive organs. Super good for things like cellulite and varicose veins, opening up the outsides of your hips. So you're building a whole bunch in this one combo move here. So stay focused on your breath, stay focused on your alignment. That's where the magic happens. Speed is always up to you and your day for 8, 7, 6, nice big breaths, 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights into your chest. Drive through your left leg, pick up your right. Nice strong breaths, establish your balance, take your arms to about a 90. You'll open out to the side, lateral raise, and then bring it in. Open and close, open and close. You're just right here. Focus on your breath. Right, really stabilize the left leg. And you're lifting your right leg up through the strength of the top of your quad and your low abs. And then if you want to have that extra kick out in, you go for it. So you drive it out and then bend, drive, and bend. Drive, bend, drive, bend. Do it with your breath. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5. You got 4 more here. 3, 2. Last one, we meet back in balance. Bend in, take a breath, inhale. All the way up. Exhale, weights come back through center. Send your right leg back, find warrior 3. So again, you can soft tap the right foot, or you can release your arms nice and long. Find your warrior 3. Soften up the bend in your elbows. You'll open out, woo, for a fly, and then close in nice and slow. Open out, close in slow. So more or less bend in your elbows is going to be up to you. Really stabilize using your abdominals and the sole of your left foot. So you got to drive down to your big and second toe to help fire up your inner thigh. Super responsible for your balance. All that while you're working your upper back and shoulders. So there's a lot going on mentally just as much as there's a lot going on physically. So you just got to take it in stride. Open and then close back. Here we go. We're going to finish with 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Tap back to find your high crescent. Inhale, reach up, high crescent. Exhale, weights into your chest. So we'll take those 3 pulses to a tap. We go 3, 2, 1, little tap, or you pull all the way through with the leg. So tap back, 3, 2, 1, tap or pull. Step back, 3, 2, 1, tap or pull. 3, 2, 1, tap or pull. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, tap or pull. 3, 2, 1, tap or pull. Last 2. Good, last one. 3, 2, 1, tap, pull. Woo, hold it. All right, nice big breath. Take your right foot, send it to the left, funky chair. Flip your palms up. You'll hit a reverse grip row. Row out, squeeze back. Row, whew, to squeeze. Row, squeeze, row, squeeze. So keep your chest lifted. Push your body's weight back into your heel. Flow belly in. We got 8 more. 8, 7, 6. And we're going to set up for our squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights in. Pick up your right foot. Stand up tall. Here we go. Step it out to the right. Find your squat. Squat low. Drive up. Press back with a squeeze. Take it down. Press up. Use your exhale at the top. Drive it back and then squeeze from the throat. push. So you're squeezing from your glutes, little engagement of your abs even, really opening up your hips, so drive your body's weight back. Big breaths. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, hold it back, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, take an inhale, hold it. We're up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step together, chest up, big breath. Exhale, fold forward, big bend in your knees. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, plant and flow through your vinyasa. Elbows in, up dog or your cobra. Send it back to your down dog. Big breath, reset. Big breath, let it go. All right. We take it to the left. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Find your runner's lunge, just warm. Give your hips a little moment to stretch out. A moment to catch your breath. And then grab onto your weights. Inhale yourself up, high crescent. And exhale, weights into your chest. So again, we've been here, but make sure your feet are open about hip width distance. Shoulders over hips. We'll take it low and then drive it up. Lower and lift. So once you feel real warm on this side, you're ready. We'll go right into that hammer curl. Down and up. Lower and lift. Chest is tall, shoulders back. Hover, lift, hover, lift. Do your best to square your hips and shoulders to the top of your mat so you really take advantage of all the space that you can create through your hip flexors here. And it's like you're pushing your back knee down to hover. Let's finish with 8, 7, 6. Steady breaths for 5, 4, and 3. We hold low to pulse. Yes, we can. 2, and then hold it low pulse at 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and inhale. Find high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin your back heel down. Little W in your arms if you want to roll your shoulders a couple of times while you're setting up your feet. Nice little heel to heel alignment. Push your hips back. Draw your left knee back so it stacks over your heel. All right, left arm out, right arm follows. Slide back open, close wide. Slide to close. Sink low into your lunge. Close wide, slide open. Press and drive down through your right pinky toe. Start to connect to your breath. You're stabilizing through the left arm, and that right arm does all the motion. But don't forget about your legs. So see if you can sink your hips a little bit lower. Drive your right hip forward and your left leg back so you can still keep at your left big toe. We're gonna finish with 4 here. 3, 2. And then last one, slide open, back palm up, front palm down to your bicep curl. Sit your hips nice and low. Push your hips forward, chest up, big breaths. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Weights in. Straighten out your front legs, spin your heels in, toes out, big breath, find star, reset. Exhale, lower. Inhale, star. Exhale, 1 more lower. Last one, inhale, star. And exhale all the way down, take your weights out in front. All right, we're gonna take some front raises. So you can go one at a time, right? Or you can go both at the same time. We're gonna start here. So lift and lower at the weights. Keep your chest lifted. And we're gonna add the legs right away in 3, 2. So as your weights come up, your legs come straight. And then as you lower, your hips lower. Weights lift, stand tall, weights lower, sink your hips low. Let's do 8, 7, 6. Drive for 5, 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, down, bring it up and hold it, sink your hips low. Flip your palms up, all the way to the ceiling, open out wide, close in slow. You can soften up the bend in your elbows, open wide, close in slow. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, big breaths, 4 more. 3, last 2. Last one, hold it open, hold it just 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, weights in, star, reach high. Weights into your chest, pivot your feet forward, bend at your knees, release your weights, and take a stretch. Let the top of your head come down, come back into your breath, give yourself a couple of nods. Couple of yeses, maybe a couple of no's, whatever you need. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, softly bend your knees, grab onto your weights, set them at the top of your mat. Plant your palms and vinyasa, rinse it out. Up dog or cobra, send it back to find a down dog. Big breath, reset. Big breath, let it go. Here we go, inhale, press forward to find your plank. Exhale, come down halfway, chaturanga. Straight back up, find your plank, inhale. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga, option to lower your knees. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then all the way to your belly. Okay, woo, we're making it. We're gonna spend a little bit of time getting the backside of your body nice and strong. And so we'll start with an interlace grip behind our back. So take a moment to interlace your grip behind your back. Palms might close all the way. Your shoulders might be a little bit more snug, and that's okay. And then palms might open. If your shoulders are feeling really snug, where this is just not available today, no problem. Reach your arms straight back. Okay, eventually you might be able to add like a towel or something to help open up your shoulders. But we've got an awesome shoulder stretch video on our YouTube. So if you need a shoulder stretch, that's a good one to add in. If your stuff's feeling a little snug, it's a quickie. But here we go with interlace grip or straight arms. Big breath in, draw just your chest up, peel your chest back. Stretch your hands towards the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders back, look forward, look up. So opening up the front side of your body, but you gotta use the bottom half. So drive down through the tops of your feet, squeeze your glutes, press into your feet, you can lift your chest higher. Take an inhale, and then exhale, release and roll down your grip. You can take your arms out in front and press your palms down, or you can make a little pillow with your arms. We'll spend a little time on the bottom half. So here we go. Make sure your legs are about hip width distance. Inhale, lift both legs up, and then exhale to release both. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do 10 of them. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're just turning the backside of your body on. 6, 5 more. 4. Release, squeeze for 3, 2. And then last one, hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide your hands back by your rib cage. Take up dog or cobra. Exhale, pull back to your down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, slide forward to find your plank. Exhale, come halfway down, chaturanga. Straight back up, plank. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and all the way to your belly. All right, arms long, legs long. Stretch your fingers and your toes in opposite directions. This time, everything will lift. Inhale, arms, head, chest, legs lift. Exhale, release to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 4 more, just like that. Here we go. 4, release. 3, 2 more, lift. And then lower. Last one, lift. Hold it. Stretch the top of your head forward, reach to your fingertips. Stretch to your toes. If you need a goalpost, do what you need with your arms. But really create as much length as you can. Hold. Big, steady breath. Find it. 5, 4. Can you lift higher? Look up. 3, 2. Vinyasa. Plant your palms. Up dog or cobra. Send it back to your down dog. Big breath. Let it go. All right, bend your knees. Look to the top of your mat. Step, hop, or walk all the way to the top. All the way to a seat. And then grab onto your weights. Bring them all the way back. We're going to start with some abdominals. Just kind of re-stabilize the front side of the body after we work so much on the back. So with a big bend in your knees, lift your chest, inhale. On your exhale, draw your legs back, float your feet off the mat. You can tabletop, or you can bring your shins to a nice big bend to take some of that pressure off. You might even want to straighten your legs all the way up if you want a little bit extra. Tabletop for our exercise is going to work just fine. 1 or 2 weights in your hands. We're going to start by stirring the pot. So stir some nice big circles to the right. Let's do 10. Shins can be more or less bent. We got 9, 8, 7. Big breaths for 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Listen up. We're going to go back opposite way. Left 10. 9. Nice and strong. 8, 7, 6. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Knees, feet down. Release your weights. Chest up. Inhale. Straighten out your spine. Stretch up tall. On your exhale, walk yourself all the way back. Nice and slow. So relax your upper body into the mat. Make sure your weights are close by and send your right leg all the way to the ceiling. So you got a few options with the left leg. Left leg can hover as high or as low as you like. If your low back is really tender, then you can softly place your toes or your foot flat to the floor, and this will just protect your low back. So you take what you need. If you're adding on with the weights, weight in your left hand, support your head with your right. Take your choice with your left foot, but make sure you press your low back into the floor. You'll take your left arm, reach it across your body to the right, and then drive all the way down slow. Drive up and across, all the way down. Drive and lower, drive and lower. Here we go. Reach. Use your exhale. Let's go up. Take it all the way through. Push. Come on. Let's finish with 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. You have 4. Tell yourself you can for 3, 2 more. Last one. Hold it up there. Now start to pulse up to the right. Hold it up. Pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Make sure your feet are active for 6. Drive down through your low back. Last 4, 3, 2. Just hold it. Find your left leg. Roll your left leg like a bicycle. Drive it out. Bring it into your chest. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Reach across your body for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch. Release the weight. Drive your heel or point your toes towards the ceiling on the left side. Take your choice on the right. Respect your body where it's at. Take your left hand behind your back, a weight in your right hand. You'll drive across your body, right hand towards the left, bring it all the way back down. Drive and lower, drive and lower. Use your breath. Drive down through your low back. Again, feet are active, so toes can point or feet can flex. I don't care which one you choose, but you gotta choose one because it's about choosing you completely from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. You gotta do it for you. We're finishing with 8 right here. 7, 6. It's worth working on. It's worth working for. It's for you. 3 more. 2. Last one. Start your pulse. Hold it up there. Pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Drive down through your low back. 6, 5. Keep focusing on your breath. 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Right leg in motion. Take your row. Bicycle. Big breaths. 8, 7, 6. Really reach across your body. 5 more. 4. Active feet. Let's go. 3, 2. And last one. There it is. Release it. Knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, little hug. Maybe a little roll. Woo. Okay. Straighten your legs all the way up. So your legs are going to stay straight. You'll take one weight in your hand. And we're going to hit some straight leg sit-ups. So legs flat to the floor. You can take one weight or none. It's totally fine too. Take a nice big breath in. Peel your spine off the mat. Sit up tall. And then nice and slow, guide yourself all the way back. Weight stacked back over the top of your shoulder. Peel your spine. Lift your chest. Nice and slow. Slide it back down. Take it with control. Lift, peel, reach. Control all the way down. Super slow. We're going to do 8 of them. Let's do this. 8. Slow and steady. 7. 6 more. Reach. 5. All about control here. 4 more. Last 3. Take it slow. 2 more. Just give it your best, whatever you can do. Last one we need at the top. Hold it. Okay, make sure you press down through your legs. Lift up really tall. Take an inhale. Exhale, we come down nice and slow. So lower your low back to the mat. Reach your hand out in front of you. Low back touches the mat. Pause. Now shoulder blades tap to lift. So nice little straight leg crunch. Pulse, pulse, pulse. If you want to lose the weight, go for it. You can take your hands behind your head. straight leg crunch. Otherwise, we're gonna be here. So nice, strong focus, little pulses up. Focus on your breath. Keep leading with your collarbones forward and up. Strong and steady, we got 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just hold it. 10, walk your feet in. 9, 8, 7, 6, about hip width distance is fine for 5, 4, 3, 2, release your weight, squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. You keep your upper body connected to the floor. Listen up, lift your hips, and then straighten your legs all the way out, reverse crunch. Hips lift as you draw your knees to your chest, drive your legs all the way out. Little lift, big length. Little lift, big length. Find your breath. You can always press down through your arms to give yourself a little bit of leverage to be able to lift your hips. Little extra challenges to take your hands behind your back. Little lift, drive out. Little lift, drive out. So you get that little lift of hip ups, really strengthening that low abdominal core, and then all the work of a sit up. Let's do 10 more. Right, 9, 8, 7, stretch long, and then lift through your hips. 6, slow and steady. 5 more. 4, almost there, you guys. Lift. 3, last 2, last 1. Knees into your chest, and then legs all the way to the ceiling. Release your upper body to the mat. Place your hands by your side. Grab a weight. 1. Reach it up towards your toes. We're gonna finish it off right here. Here we go. Just reach up, up, up. Let's do 10 of them. 10, 9, 8, 7. You have 6, 5, 4, 3. Listen up. In 2, you stay lifted. Hold your shoulder blades off the mat. Reach for your toes. Find your hips. Lift and then lower. So that same kind of movement we just did in the reverse crunch, but this time you drive your heels towards the ceiling. And you can make them really small so they barely lift and then set them down with control. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Focus on your breath. 4, 3, 2. Can you hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We made it. Set your weights off to the side. Roll them out of your way. Give your knees a big squeeze. And then rock and roll yourself all the way up to a seat and come sitting up nice and tall. Sit up tall and take your right arm across your body. Take a nice big breath. Start to roll your right wrist. You can release your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale and come back through center. Take your right arm up, over, and behind. Take your left hand and press down through your elbow. Lift your chest. Draw your chest back. Big breaths. Good, and then nice and slow release. Opposite arm comes across. Start to roll that wrist. Wiggle through your fingers a little bit. Release your left ear to your left shoulder. Excuse me, your right ear to your right shoulder. It's creating a little space. Especially after all the work that we've done. Slow the heart rate, open up, stretch a little bit. Inhale back through center. Take your left arm up, over, and behind. Use the right arm to press your left elbow down. Lift your chest. Sit up tall. Good, and then nice and slow. Release that. Give your shoulders a couple of rolls. Take your right foot out, left foot in. Pivot over your right leg and fold over your right. Pull back on your, catch the top of your head forward. Find some length too. You can inhale, lift your chest, kind of push your hips back, and then on your exhale, fold yourself forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, take your right forearm on your shin, sweep your left arm up, over, and around. You can move this top arm forward, back, around, draw circles, find your sweet spot and let it feel really, really good. Inhale, slowly come back through center. Exhale, pivot over your right leg. Take your left hand anywhere on the outside of your right leg and sweep your right arm open. Take a twist. Inhale yourself all the way through center. Right hand comes on the inside of your right leg anywhere. Inhale, sweep your arm open. And inhale, come back through center. And exhale, you'll take a switch. So left foot comes out, right foot comes in. Pivot over your left foot. Stretch up really tall. Fold forward. You can grab onto your toes or you can bend your knee to grab on, whatever you need. But create as much length as you can by stretching the top of your head forward. So you're leaving a little bit of space in your low back. Inhale halfway. Arm on your shin, sweep your right arm up, over, and around. Again, your right arm could go higher, could go lower. Just find your sweet spot and hang for a moment. Inhale yourself all the way back through center. Exhale, pivot over your right leg. Left leg, left hand, right hand on the anywhere on the outside of your left leg. Sweep your left arm open. Big breath, come back through center. Left hand on the inside of your left leg. Sweep your right arm open. Inhale yourself back through center. And exhale, big bend in your knees. Get nice and tall. Stretch your chest up, lift up. On your exhale, fold over your legs. Give yourself a hug. You can let your forehead or head be caught by your knees, so you can bend your knees as much as you need to in order to feel really comfortable here. If this feels good, stay. If you want more, you can slowly start to walk your heels forward. Maybe even release your grip and stretch the top of your head towards your toes. Create as much length as you can. Whenever you find your sweet spot, let's just hold for 3 breaths. So go to your deepest, fullest range of stretch that feels right in your body today. We'll be here for 3. 2. 1 last one. And then nice and slow, start to walk yourself all the way up. If your legs are straight, take a little bit of a bend in your knees. So you can grab behind your hamstrings, lift your chest, inhale. And then on your exhale, guide yourself all the way back. Lay back and take a few breaths here in Savasana. Take a moment to rest. Take a moment to acknowledge the work and time that you put into your body. Acknowledge how good it feels to give yourself your own breath, your own time, your own energy. It's always time well spent. Thank yourselves for showing up on your mat today. Whatever that looked like, know and trust that it's enough. Thank you all so much for your energy, your effort, and for joining me, whether it's live or later. Got some vinyasa later on this afternoon with Tegan, so if you want to flow a little bit later, a little more of a stretch session, she's your gal. And we'll see you all very soon. Thank you again so much. Namaste. Bye, guys.